I was terrified, not knowing where he was looking out my window, wondering if he was sitting on my front porch.
But this rape victim won't have to worry anymore, at least for a while. Her ex-husband initially received 8 years home detention for the crime that included videotaping and drugging her. But today, Mandy Boardman learned he's going to prison for 5 years for violating the terms of his sentence. Derek Thomas reports.
Rape victim Mandy Boardman called the original home detention sentence her ex-husband received a sucker punch to the gut. But today she felt much better about the new sentence.
I think I can finally get some peace.
Mr. Wise, are you upset that you're going to prison now? You had a good deal with home detention. The reason 52-year-old David Wise is going to prison is because he was disconnected from his GPS monitoring device for 6 hours on June 23rd, and his whereabouts were unknown. Plus, he failed to pay $280 in community corrections fees. Judge Kurt Eisgruber ruled he violated the terms of his sentence and modified it.
I hope he takes time to reflect and realize that he is not above the law. Never has been. Never will be. What he did was wrong, and he needs to know it, and I think he can finally figure that out.
The full terms of the sentence is 5 years in prison, 3 years on home detention, 2 years on probation, and he must register as a sex offender for 10 years. Susan Ferguson, who is an advocate for crime victims and the executive director of the organization called Prevail, thinks this sentence better reflects the seriousness of the crime.
In my opinion, I would love to see rapists never see the light of day again, but it is 5 years behind bars, more serious than home detention. Yes, we're pleased that this is a more severe sentence.
Boardman has a 15-year-old son and a 12-year-old daughter. She said they are also relieved that Wise is going to prison. Derek Thomas, RTV6.
And now, we normally do not identify rape victims, but Boardman wants to show other rape victims they have nothing to be ashamed of.